Hello, this is Old Crow Balthazor, and welcome to Balthazor Strategic Arcana. So it's my continuing multiplayer match versus MdSmall with his Icarus Mod for Strategic Command World War I. So I think the game is over. Well, I know it's over because I got a notification first from the server that the game was over, and then I talked to Mike for about an hour and a half, and Germany surrendered. Well, I knew it was going to happen, but kind of thought I might have had a couple extra turns, so we'll see what happens here. So it's going to turn to a last turn in an AAR, maybe? Yeah. I let it pass for about 5 days, too. I've been involved in the beta testing. Huge with Strategic Command American Civil War. So I need to take a break. But I'm ready to go and look at this, and we'll look at the reports and everything. If I'm allowed to, it should be. So if that has happened, at least I died standing. That was prophetic what I wrote last turn. I quoted Emiliano Zapata. I'd rather die standing than live on my knees. Okay, we do get to review it, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Yeah, he might have sunk a bunch of my ships, too. And that probably would have hastened it. It's late here. I haven't drank enough caffeine yet. Alright, well that'll do it. Yeah. Look at these. Oh my god, an AV. Swedish, I think. No? Yeah, he told me Swedes land in Stettin. Well, there's Marines. What the hell? Oh, yeah, through Sweden. Yeah, he landed them up in port up there in the Kattegat. Well, we'll look. Look at that. Okay, next time I'm just going to go after the Russians right off forthwith if I do such parts. I was cagey the whole time because I wanted to think my fleet was out. But I guess it was, yeah, there's a lot of things I'm going to do differently. A lot. Mind you, this is a mod, but, and you can, let's see, diplomacy is a little more liberal. Higher percentage. Yeah, he's probably got busted through Danzig, too. What the hell is that? Sometimes the replay shows some weird behavior, doesn't it? Look at, shows that he owns everything behind the objects. Anticipates that Germany surrendered. Oh, yeah, that's huge. Yeah, well, we didn't beg for mercy. I did say I'd roleplay Abgain. Guys, I actually talked to Mike about that, doing that quite a while ago. Then I decided we wanted to see other aspects of the mod, and the end game is interesting. Also, you guys should be able to see Hungary and Czechoslovakia. I was hoping that we'd have 3 or 4 turns. So yeah, there is bullet. Yeah, we can get the tour that anyone hasn't seen it. So I have been in matches before where people quit, and we could have actually played it until tried to take Krakow back, eliminate Poland, or Prague. Try to get some national morale back up when it's only at 5 or 10%. Also, he got another version, or Mike does. I have to put into too. I'm not gonna discuss that in this video. Hey, there's Ypres, right? Restore Belgium, and he is right next door, just mauling these Dutch units. So no reason to get in this fight at this late stage. God. Yeah, you get to see everything. Fog of War is off. Wow. got all kinds of recon bombers, heavy bombers, looks like. Yeah. Crushed. Not only Ypres, Brussels. No? Yeah. Maybe. Sometimes you take all three of these capitals and the AI, or the AI, well anyway, the game engine gets wonky. It'll show you three, it'll show like Ypres and Brussels. You can't decide which one's going to be, well it does decide which one's going to be the restored capital of Belgium. I've done it, seen it happen. Here's Verdun. You gotta take that back just for prestige sake, right? Yeah, Operation Necromancer. Well, I was role playing that. I love the names like that. It was good. We did take back Verdun, right? Slaughter some Frenchmen. But look what he had waiting. It was futile. Okay. Can you get in there, restore France's honor? Yes. And more. Well, I would have surrounded by him, I think. I mean, I don't even know if I can make a line. There wouldn't be much of a line. Look at the Americans. Okay, now this is where you might get in and kill some dreadnoughts. Yeah, it's a massive fleet brought in down there. They did manage to destroy the convoy routes into Bristol and Liverpool. I don't know, we'll look at it. Get circumscript there to get in there. Yeah, well, no scuttle on my fleet. It gets sunk. At least what's left of it. Yes, careful. Careful. Look at that. Very nice. That did it right there for sure. Damn. Nice moves, man. Yeah. The AR time. I was not planning on this. It's pretty cool. So the loser can do it now. Beginning, only the winner could go look at all the reports, which we already. What about people that have lost? They want to be able to research, see what they, what the opponent was doing, what they did, compare, make notes, right? Not only that, just it's interesting. W2, get sub 2. These guys are demoralized. I'll supply my boaters. Yeah, interesting too. We were talking about Sweden. He lands. Sweden bomber said, "Yeah, it's always been I've always been interested in Swedish Pomerania and like during the Napoleonic War, even a lot earlier, 7 Years' War, and before that, Brandenburg and Sweden were allies at times, and not. We had a good laugh about that. Both were interested in that little enclave. It existed for hundreds of years, actually. They even owned Bremen at one time. No. Yeah, I had morale boosted. But when you have the collapse of Austria-Hungary, which had just happened, the end of my last turn, and then what he did, oh, interesting. Admiral Tirpitz was the leader of the German Fatherland Party, huh? UK developed Command Control 4. Wow. US already at ASW3, yeah. Well, we started in real early on getting the United States mobilization up, didn't we? That's the Germans. Yeah. Armistice signed. End of the war. Berlin seized by revolutionists. New chancellor begs for order. Ousted Kaiser flees to Holland. I don't know about in this alternate reality. I think he goes to Switzerland because Holland is a belligerent. Who knows? Well, wow. Well, let's go look over here. Let's see what he had. Oh my God. Yeah, we'll do a map tour first. Yeah, by the time that stuff got over, how many units did you get? Any American units over in France? No, because they just got in the war. Let's go look at the United States, see what he had in production. He had a tank. So it would have been a small force, it would have been planes. Yeah, look what he's got. I would have lost my Navy. So now a big land presence with a big sea presence. No, and he just got first tanks. Interesting, interesting. What did you get for the... Now we'll go look at the British next. So he kept that man to the end. We'll look at reports. I want to look at the map. Yeah, there's the Italians. So yeah, Austria's formed. So let's go look at that. So here's Austria right here. Here's the borders. I got them in red. It's easier to see, at least in the winter, like places like this. And then there's Serbia. Now, this could be moddable, but for now, Serbia just keeps its original borders. Nobody can enter this if you're in Taunt. We had house rules, which I'll post. Basically, the Serbs wouldn't be able to leave. Serbia have to return back, and Romanian units could be in Greater Romania, Hungarian units here, and Czech units would have showed up here. You didn't get them yet, but some will pop. You just Germany's turn. That's too bad. It makes her interesting. I have house rules I'll post, but basically, because the Russians played game turns where you might have 5 to 10 turns left, you might be able to make something back as the Germans gain back some national morale. Like here, it's not showing it for some reason. Well, here's one at Krakow. Anyway, if German units crossed the border, then they could go anywhere. Polish units could go anywhere with the Russians, but we made it so the Russian units couldn't just operate all the way to here until Germany had actually crossed a border, which I probably would have did. But yeah, that's I don't even know what to say. It's huge. Yeah. Romania formed right at here's the front lines he had gotten up in here, it looks like. Yeah, wow. Well, that's my Sanusi. Had one pop up here, it looks like. There are Barzans. Yeah, he totally vacated Iraq, didn't he? Yeah, Italy got all that. Well, let's look at the reports here. There's land. There's Russia. There's Germany. So I have quite a lot of units. Wow. UK. That's going to include others. Well, he did get Americans here. He got American ground attack bombers and fighters. Level 3 too. Oops. Let's go. Let's look at research. So here's the British. Yeah, he got Sweden in. Here's the French. Italy. Boy, Serbia, 1400. Yeah, it lived that long. Could be done. Russia. He just ran. He didn't even have any units left. We'll look at all that to buy. I don't think. United States, 2620. Yeah, you can see we were buying units. We'll go look at that in a second. So there's no more research going on. Go back. British money generated and losses. Big spike, and then I showed back up in the fleet just for a little while. France, look at these losses. We'll look at the national morale at the end of all this. Yeah. Wow. Incredible. Italy. That was mostly from his offensive. Serbia. Russia. Jesus. Well, Mike and me were talking about we might moderate Russia a little bit on its industrial capability. I mean, it should be a colossus, but it's almost too much. Look at the money he spent. Yeah, no, so a lot of these losses are actually his casualties from attack. United States. I don't know why there was the big dip. What happened there? And then a big rise as it went in. Germany. Yeah, pretty stagnant. We'll look at research. Yeah, I piled the chits in there too. I think, I wonder if he got over me on spy and intelligence. Yeah. I have had it up to here before, but I didn't get it. Didn't get it there. That's something to see. Austria-Hungary. Yeah. There too I was heavy on. Look at the losses they took. Jeez. Let's go back to Germany for a quick. Yeah. Just in the last few turns. Turkey. Yeah, that's a death knell of an empire there, isn't it? All right, let's go back to Britain. Let's go to national morale. Let's trace that. So they did start taking big hits there on my last foray out with Necromant and my ships in Bristol. That's pretty significant. The first rodeo though that I did down back in here, not too much. The rest is just attrition. Combat losses. France though. Yeah, look at France. That was in 16. Okay, that's when the first time I took Verdun. So I got him down to 60. And then it was attrition warfare again. And then it was a little peak there, and then there was Verdun. So I did cripple. I didn't cripple France, but it did take a beat down. Now Italy, different story. As soon as they get Trento, you can just see it right there. And Bruneck, that's Trento, that's Bruneck. And then there's the cities on the Adriatic, or on the Trieste front. Klagenfurt, that area. You don't want to lose those. See how bad that is? I mean, I held my own against the Soviets, the Russians. And you never got into Serbia because that's always a boost. The national morale for Austria, Hungary, but we're talking about Italy here now. Serbia, yeah, that was their darkest days. It wasn't that dark though. They're above 50, so they didn't have to spend money, 25 MPP, to prop up the civilian economy. Then they got back in Belgrade got recaptured. Russia never really put it down on them. Got them down to 90. But he gave as good as he got. So losing units, yeah, he lost units, but there's no significant dips other than maybe the first cannonades I did against him. The loss of Warsaw, I don't know where that is. It should. He's moderate, so they don't take a big a hit. I'm still kind of on the fence about that. But if someone does France first or Russia first, you can collapse Russia really easy. So I don't do it because it's almost was too easy. But a lot of people do because they know. United States, yeah, no, nothing. Germany. Yeah, Germany. So we held our own until 15. Then by mid 15, we already were starting to take a slide down. A lot of that's combat. So even with my national morale boost for my forays, it didn't stop me from this downslide at all, did it? No, because I took losses, combat losses. I thought I might be able to level it off a little bit, but it wasn't good enough. Even Verdun, I don't even see Verdun in here. Maybe there. Austria. Yeah, that's when it's restored. Just Austria itself, same thing. After, late 15. Przemysl drop. We lost Przemysl. Yeah. You usually get down in here when you lose the cities over by in Galicia. And this kind of stuff happens. And then Turkey. So one thing about Turkey is Mike, every time he would cut the railway, they would take a national morale hit, but he realized it was a little too high. I don't have the numbers what he's going to do, and we're not going to discuss the version fixes. There's a bunch of stuff though that we found. He does seem to think that the Entente's got a little bit of it's got an advantage on a couple fronts, and it was moderated though, but there could be a discrepancy about the amount of artillery that such powers can get. Of course, if I would have done well, if I would have got Serbia out, what else could we look at? If I would have got Serbia out of the picture, or at least got an initiative connected to the Ottomans, see, the Ottomans can buy in this mod 1 heavy artillery and 2 field artillery, I believe. We'll go look at all that in a second here anyway. I might come back to that. Let's go look at purchases. He had 7 left to build. Looks like he got everything. France. Had some dead cores. Oh. Wow. He still had 4 dead cores left. Italy. Still could have bought 5. Could have gotten a railgun, huh? Interesting. Serbia. Russia. 2 detachments. Well, he did have 5 cores left, but he bought ships. He bought subs. You know subs. Got tank core. We'll go look at the Russians again. Oh, 1 round core, huh? So I was wrong. He didn't have everything. Could have, though. Here's Americans. This is what they can field. It's only 24 cores. Of course, I've never seen that. It's very rare you even see Americans at all on the board. At least we got to see that with Germany. Yeah, That all happened in the last couple turns. Brutal. What I have for money? 559. Look at the money Russia's got. Britain, France 892. Oh, wow. Marines are dead. How much cavalry I have left? No, I lost 2 of them. Artillery 1. Never got to my heavy artillery though. Yikes! Austria, this is. Nah, it just don't matter now. They got their full complement. But here's the Ottomans. So yeah, in the queue with this mod, they get 1 heavy artillery, 2 artillery. Never could do that because I never had the money. Because again, it failed. Yeah, you got those airships. You could buy another sub. Yeah, right. We looked at that. And let's go look at the Russians again real quick. God damn, that looks like 1945 in about February. Well, here's Berlin. Yeah. There's the odor. Yeah, they were pouring in. They didn't get in Kongsberg though, but they poured into Pomerania and stuff. Yeah. Right. So I was trying to form some kind of a line here, and I did, but he broke through. He broke through here, and then he's got Swedes here. Yeah, right outside of Berlin. That's cool. That's cool as hell. What did it look like in 3D? Let's go look. Those people probably missing these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For me, I got a 40-inch screen, but this is just too much. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry, but there's other YouTubers that use these, and they're cool. And the Blue Max, I like the Blue Max, but I have that problem too. I've just been around NATO for so long. Still, we could go look at the planes. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I guess if I played this enough, I'd get used to it. I mean, like, even when I hover, I have to hover over ships now to see what kind of ships they are. They look kind of, oh, they look a little bit different. That's a light cruiser. It's a battle cruiser. It's kind of fat. Battle cruisers to me are skinny, sharp, fast. That looks like a dreadnought. So here's our heavy artillery. Reserve Corps. Yeah, Germans in green. Dutch. These orange. House of Orange. Where's that American at? Oh, this is it right here. And there's the fighter. Oh, yeah. Wow. I think Tanaka. Oh, yeah. It's in the options. He told me. What does it look like without these things? Well, that's really hard to see. But you can see what's underneath. Damn. Yeah, that don't work on this map. It might work on one of the bleached maps. Yeah. Let's go look at the Senussi. These poor suckers. Yeah, that's what the Senussi look like. What do they look like compared to my... No, they look the same as the Arabs. No. Oh. Huh. Horizons. Horizons. Not sure why this one's turned, but it is. It's alright. I know they change the facing depending on where on the map, but that one's... Yeah, they have one pop there. Well, anyway. Let's see, anything else? I think that's it. We looked at national morale, we looked at money. Plunder's not a big deal. Strategic bombing was nil. Convoys, British. Yeah, I got some losses from my foray. That's the first one. It's just too minor. And they got boosted, then dropped. What the hell is going on? I don't know. France, no. Italy. Yeah, he switched it from Serbia to Italy. There's Serbia. I went back up. Russia. Oh, he had that. He turned that off immediately. I do too. UK needs all the money they can get. There's I think by default it goes to Russia. There's a convoy. Yeah, it's 15 MPP, looks like. Yeah, something like that. Dropped to near nothing. This is Denmark. 10 MPP, for those who want to know. So that was a pretty significant drop. That's not including the Netherlands, I think. Well, maybe it does. I got the Netherlands in because it's 65. I don't think that shows. I'm not sure. So I kept my land convoy from Germany to Austria up. Finally got it going. And then I cut it off because I realized Germany needs all the money. They're going to be doing all the heavy fighting, which wasn't good for Austria-Hungary, but I figured I got German units that are going to be experienced and higher readiness and morale. So if I had to protect Austria, which I tried in a couple places, I'd use German units. So anyway, that's it. Well, I'm going to be posting Mike's AAR here. I got a huge mail from him on that. His explanations of what for the whole campaign, his AAR. And we're going to do one again here in the future. I don't know if I'm going to be allies or Central Powers. I would like to do or allies Entente. I'd like to do Entente because he's got so many cool decisions that you guys didn't get to see that Entente gets. But the thing is I'd like to redo the Central Powers again, knowing this mod better. So I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do a mirror match. That might be possible too. I don't know. I don't know. But we are going to do some in the future, and I don't know when that's going to happen either. Summer's just beginning here, and Mike's going to be away for a while. But I am going to post his AR when he should be getting back by the time you guys get to watch this, which I think it's going to go up July 3rd, just before the 4th of July, which in the United States is a big holiday, for those that didn't know. And, well, anyway, it's been fun. I'm telling you, I love testing people's mods out, and I don't care about winning or losing. It is fun to win, but hey, and playing to the bitter end, that's the way, at least for me, that's the way I like to play, and that's my opponents. I wish they would do that too. Most do. I've weeded out the ones that don't. And the ghosters, yeah, never again, sorry. All right, well, anyway, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed this series, and we'll see you on the virtual battlefields. I'll be doing a lot more stuff here in the future. I got other games too that I've been playing for years. I haven't decided if I'm going to put them on YouTube. I am involved with the American Civil War beta again, like I said, and I can't talk about it. Except for I said it's fabulous. It is. And I think I can get away with saying that if I'm getting in trouble. and that's it. All right. We'll see you on the virtual battlefields. So Balthazor, and I'm out.